Welcome back to NOELco.MOTORS. My name is Max Noel. I got Zeus with me. He's checking out the boat. And once again, I am fallen victim to Facebook Marketplace and their amazing deals. Now, behind me is a 1989 Dynatrack fish ski. I mean, it is in mint condition, minus it is currently not water worthy right now. So let's do an overview and figure out what we have to do to get this thing back in the water and looking like it just came off the showroom floor. Okay, like I said, this is a 1989 Dynatrack fish ski. The bottom, I mean, this will just need a little buff. The gel coat looks amazing, so that's gonna be super simple, but the same cannot be said for the top. You can feel the flakes. I mean, it needs to be fully sanded and repainted. I'm probably just gonna paint it a solid color just cause, I mean, buffing it and sanding it is not worth it for the gel coat just to fade in another year. So it has to be completely redone. And that is the same for the carpet. Oh my gosh. I'm not a fan of carpet, so it's all gonna be ripped up and we're gonna put some EV foam or seed deck, depending on the price, because this is still gonna need to be in a budget. Now, where the money is for this boat is this 1989 two-stroke Yamaha 130 V4. I mean, I have not seen an outboard look this good ever. Now guys, remember, this is a 37-year-old motor. Now moving up to the cockpit, this is where I got the deal, because the whole floor has to be redone, as you can tell. Now, the previous owner, who was an awesome dude, I probably spent 3 hours over at his place before buying the boat, just talking about all kinds of random stuff. But as you can tell, the stringers are completely rotten out. So the whole floor is gonna have to be taken out, and I'm gonna put Coosa stringers in there, re-fiberglass it, put a new floor down, and then also replace the carpet throughout the entire boat. But guys, even the cockpit looks amazing. Moving to the front of the boat, I mean, so the deck up here, strip carpet, sea deck. These cushions are gonna have to be, hey Bubba's. These cushions are gonna have to be reupholstered just because they faded, they're gross, they're rusty, all that kind of good stuff. Top's gonna have to be repainted. Probably gonna tint the windows. Those look bad A when they're done. Floor has to get redone. So what's on today's agenda is to basically start demoing this entire boat and get it ready for paint and a new deck. Now, a lot of people don't like this step on restoring, but I love it. This is the breakdown, the destructive part. I get to rip up all this carpet, tear up the floor, and figure out what else we need to do. So you're definitely gonna need a trash can because a lot of crap is being thrown away. Weight reduction. Okay, so truly, the hard part is over. Hey, Bubba's. No, no. Truly, the hard part is over. And there goes my my mask. But now we gotta dig in this floor and figure out how much of a pain it's gonna be to replace the stringers and rebuild the floor. Okay, so the reason I got this boat so cheap is because right here, the stringers are completely freaking gone. And I don't know how high up it goes, so the plan is to take more of the deck off, figure out all the weak spots, and then re-fiberglass these stringers to the bottom of the hole, and then put a new Kusa board deck on it. That's the plan. But let's see how much damage we have first. Oh yeah, the stringers are, look at that, it's just all wood. That is all destroyed. So you got 4 stringers, 1 stringer's here, other stringer's here, and then you have the other 2 here that go from the back of the boat all the way to the front. Now, I'm gonna dig as far as I can until there is no more rot on both sides, because as you can tell, right here, this fiberglass is also needing repair. So, oh yeah, that board is just, yeah, brand new deck. So let's get to work. I've got everything pretty much cleaned up. I got the old stringers out. I got all the foam out. I sanded the whole surface, got it prepped, and basically what I'm gonna do now is use some cardboard and basically make my templates for my new stringers. And then also, this is pretty thin in places, so I'm gonna put a whole fresh layer of fiberglass on the bottom just to reinforce this section. The other side's not like that, and the rest of the boat's not like that, but I'm here. Why not just do it right? And this will be the strongest part of the entire boat. So if I'm gonna hit something, hopefully it's right underneath the driver's seat. Okay, so I'm currently mixing up the resin. What I like to do is first coat the bottom. So one, it helps it stick, and also you don't have to push so much to soak it up. Not exactly sure, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna pour it up here because it's all gonna float down. And that's about it. That's all I'm gonna pour. Then get your little brush. You're just gonna wet out this entire thing where it's gonna go. Now that this whole surface is nice and coated, we can drop our cloth in there. So, get this top edge in there first. Now it's going to be a little sticky. Okay, it's getting hot in here. I am cooking, boys. Cooking. Okay. That layer of glass is down. That's gonna cure for about 20 minutes. Be pretty hard here in a second, but it's still gonna be tacky because it's laminate. Now I'm gonna cut my stringers, put my stringers in there, and finish this up. Okay, so this is pretty much already cured, which is crazy. And so this is not actually marine grade plywood. This is probably overkill for the price of this fish ski. This board alone is probably the whole cost of this boat minus the motor. So a 4x8 sheet of Kusa board, I kid you not, right now is anywhere from $600 to $800 depending on the thickness. So kind of overkill, but this will never ever rot ever again. So when I do sell this boat in the future, the next owner will never have to worry about these stringers rotting. So I'm basically just putting them in place, and this one is about 6 feet long and goes all the way to the front. I drilled out all till I got to solid stuff and then hammered this in, and as you can tell, I mean, this one alone, because it goes so far in there, is pretty dang solid. I mean, it's in there. So I'm gonna finish up piece of Kusa here, Kusa here, Kusa here, and then Kusa here, and then the deck will be put on. Fiberglass all that in, structural putty, and we'll be good for the fix. Okay, so I got the Kusa board in there. These are just little stringers I put in. Now I'm about to use some of the coolest stuff ever, some structural putty, and mix it up and put it all over this place and supporting all the stringers so they're nice and strong, and then fiberglass on top of that. But yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so we've taken all the foam out of this side of the boat. Now we gotta put that foam back in. Now me personally, I like using Total Boats flotation foam. There's two parts. Basically, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, meaning it's the equal amount on both sides. Now, for demonstration purposes, what I normally do is just pour into the same cup. To show you how it's done, I'm going to be pouring it into 2 different cups and then mixing it and then pouring it. So, also this stuff reacts super quickly. So as soon as it mixes, I mean, get ready. Because it will frickin' go. And even what you get on your finger, when I open up that, it'll start bubbling on here. It's kind of nuts. So, I don't know how much I'm going to need. So I'm going to fill up to about 4 ounces on both. And you can add multiple layers of this. Here. Okay. Now I'm going to change up the camera angle, put these 2 into 1, and then you'll see really this will happen within like a minute. It's kind of cool. Put that one in there. Mix it up. Yeah, until it gets this one consistent color. And as soon as it's all this one color, you're good to freaking pour. Okay, I'm gonna put this right here, just gonna bubble up as well, but I'm gonna put it down this crack first. I'm gonna show y'all what that does, and then I'm gonna pour the rest off screen. Man, it is hot in here. So that's called a thermo something nuclear reaction. It may actually not be nuclear. It's not nuclear, but it's kind of sweet how quickly this expands. I mean, literally, the job's done within 5 minutes, and the foam is already rock hard. So yeah, now it's just to cut the top layer of foam off, put our new Cusa deck on, fiberglass that down, and then the deck will be fully finished and will last forever. So let's cut out the new Cusa deck, put it on, and then get ready for paint. Okay, so I haven't even been out here this long today. All I did was put the Cusa board deck down and then put structural putty around it. We're ready to put the last layer of fiberglass on. But I mean, guys, this deck, I mean, it's rock solid. I mean, it'll probably outlast the entire boat. So what we're gonna do is put the last layer of fiberglass on it, sand everything down one more time, gel coat it, because we gotta get it prepped for the C-deck or EV foam, and then we'll paint the entire top cap after we sand that in the next video as well. So next video, paint the top cap, and then if we got time, we'll put in either the C-deck or EV foam. So let's get this last layer of fiberglass on here and get some water because it is hot. Man, it is really, really hot. I had to change the shirt. Probably shouldn't change into black, but we did. Now, so to call this repair finished and finalized, we got one last thing to do, and that is to add some gel coat. Now, fiberglass, when you're using laminate resin, it will not, no, polyresin, it will not cure, meaning it will stay sticky and tacky forever until you fully seal it and you don't let air into it anymore. And that's why we're going to gel coat this entire floor, and it's going to be brand new. But first, let's check it out. Okay, so the floor is all tacked down, fiberglass down, cut the hole in there. We're gonna completely seal everything with gel coat, but there's no play in this floor at all. So we will be good to go after we gel coat. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. Got a lot done. Demoed pretty much the entire boat. Fixed the deck. Ready to fully paint the top cap. And that's probably gonna be the next video. And then, yeah, gotta put the deck down, new seats down, and we're ready to put this thing in the water.